Hear this. Your leader should be solving a problem in your life or one that matters to it. Your leader should be solving a problem in your life or one that matters to it. If that is not the case, you are wasting your time. And not only that, you are wasting your life as well. If your leader is not solving a problem in your life or one that matters to it, you're wasting your time and indeed wasting your life. Welcome to Leadership in 30 Minutes. And on Leadership in 30 Minutes, today I am asking you, your leader is leading as what? Leading as what? I was listening to a friend of mine speak yesterday, and the thought occurred to me. The question came up: what problem is your leader solving? What problem is your leader solving? So essentially, a leader, a true leader, is meant to be solving a problem. Now, what kind of problem? Well, primarily, it's a problem that has to do with the people he or she is leading, not so much the organization within which they're operating. I hope you got that. The leader is intended to add value first to the person or the people, and through the people will then add value to the organization or the community. All right. But what do we find all too often? Leaders are focused on an objective that is related to the organization or the community or the institution or the system. And they unfortunately see their people as a means to that end. The truth is that leadership is given, makes sense because it's a relationship between a leader and a follower. It's not a relationship between a leader and a company or an organization. Okay, no. The relationship that leadership is one that involves actually an interaction, an exchange between two people, two human beings, all right? A leader and the one who is following. If that is the case, then the primary constituency of a leader are the people that are being led. The primary beneficiary of whatever value the leader has to offer are the people as well being led. All right, the people should ordinarily be the link between the leader and whatever he or she has to contribute to a system or to an organization or to a community, as the case may be. So, for a leader to be fulfilling his or her mandate, the leader must be solving a problem in the life of the people being led. The leader should be solving a problem in the life of the people being led. Let me approach this issue from an interesting perspective, that I found in scripture. And of course, that, we are coming to you under the auspices of Emet Leadership Academy, where we nurture leaders based on truth. We nurture leaders based on truth. And this is Leadership in 30 Minutes. All right. So we find a concept that is so instructive there. And of course, our role model leader is Jesus. And he comes and says, there's a thief that comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I am come, all right, that you may have life and have it more abundantly. What does that mean? That means that there are two influencers. There are two people who are seeking to exact influence on your life, on my life. All right? There are two kinds of leaders, if you like. There are those who add no value. The value they add is destruction. They take away from you, they silence you, all right, or basically disrupt your life. The other category of leaders, the good ones, the true leaders, all right, they give you your life a better experience. They make life more meaningful. They make life more enjoyable. They make life more productive. They make you want to live life. All right? They give you a higher quality of life. So, what does a leader do? What value does a leader bring to the life of those who are following? What problem does a true leader solve in the lives of those who are following? A true leader gives those who are following a richer and more satisfying quality of life. That's what a true leader does. That's what a true leader does. If a leader, your leader's input does not change the quality of your life, then you are not enjoying the intended benefits of leadership. You are not experiencing the delivery of the real mandate of leadership. When you serve under a leader, it is not just about you becoming a leader after that kind. It is that your experience must usher you into a life, a higher quality of life. He said, I have come that you may have life. You have life before. But now, because of my coming and the value that I'm bringing into your life as your leader, all right, I am upgrading. My input will upgrade the quality of your life. Look, it's not to be negotiated. If you serve a leader for an appreciable amount of time and you don't experience a better, higher quality of life, then you're wasting your time, you are wasting your life. You're wasting your life. And you need the input of a leader for the quality of your life to be upgraded. You need it. You need it. You need it. Why? Because life does not leave anyone on the neutral. There are two forces in contention for the life of everyone. There are two forces. There is the force of darkness. There is the force of light. And some leaders bring into your life the force of darkness. There are other leaders who bring into your life the force of light. They change the quality of your life by the light that they bring into your life. No one remains the same in life. No one remains the same. All right? You must have heard that the thief, he's always going all over looking for someone to devour, to create problems for. Why do you think that people don't naturally just do what is good? All right? Because that's not how life was designed to work. Let's step back a bit and examine where it all started. How did it all start? All right? It said, in the beginning, it was darkness all over the place. Darkness was upon the deep. It wasn't light. It was darkness. In the beginning, it was darkness. That's where it all starts. Then God saw the darkness and introduced light. God saw the darkness and introduced light. See, everything begins without form and void. Everything begins without form and void. If you think about it, when you and I were born, what did we know? Nothing. All right? But we are who we are today because of the things that we have learned, because of light that has been shone into our lives. And some people are who they are because they haven't received light. For the most part, they have received darkness. So, they're still operating along certain lines. You don't see that quality of life reflecting them. But there are others, all right, who know what it is to live a life that is influenced by and shaped by light. All right. And whenever light comes, darkness has to find its way. So light is the solution to the darkness that exists. Now, let's put that in the context of leadership. When a leader comes into your life, a true leader will bring light. The light that the leader brings will resolve or take away or flush out, if you want to be very dramatic, darkness that may still remain in your life. So what we're saying is that anytime you come under a leader, there are things you don't know. There are pockets of darkness still in your life. They may have to do with your skills. They may have to do with your ability to get things done. They may have to do with your understanding of issues, of concepts, and all of that. But the leader comes in with light. That light helps you to have better understanding and to be more capable of accomplishing tasks, handling, situations, solving problems. That's what happens. So the problem that a leader solves primarily in the life of the followers is to take away darkness wherever it exists as much as he or she can and replace it with light. That's what a leader does. That's the problem that a leader solves. So, what are you leading for? What problem are you solving in the lives of the people? What problem are you solving? What light are you bringing to their lives? Are you focused on enriching their lives, or you are just focused on using them to achieve targets? The problem that a leader solves is to make the person following them better. And that better would be first in character, and therefore in all the things that you need character to help you realize and make good use of, such as skill. You must have heard me say that character is more important than skill. Because if you have skills and you lack character, you will still be pretty miserable. The reason that the one who is slothful, who is lazy, does not achieve results and is not well rated or appreciated or valued is because he or she lacks character. Laziness, slothfulness is a lack of character. It doesn't matter how skillful you are, if you are lazy, it's a problem. But guess what? The one who has character knows that skills are important, will figure out what skills to acquire, and will be responsible and disciplined about the application, the deployment, the engagement of such skills. All right? And we'll make a lot out of it. We'll make a lot out of it. And before you say, well, I'm developed, maybe you don't need the input of a leader. Well, yes, you do. Everyone needs the input of leaders every step of their way in life. Quite frankly, that's not even a school you graduate out of. And why do I say that? Well, the path of the just man is as a shining light, and it shines more and more unto a perfect day. Well, who is the source of light? Your leader is the source of light. And I don't want to be religious here to say, okay, Jesus is the source of light. Yes, we know. But that light is in other people as well who have been following him. All right. Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. All right. So there are people who have gone ahead of you, who understand these things, who are already on the journey. And they are the ones that you look towards. And everyone should be looking towards one person. Because if you should continue to grow in light. You should continue to, build capacity to handle more things, greater challenges, more responsibilities, and all of that. And in order to do that, you must be increasing in the learning, in the exposure, in the experiences, that you are subjected to, or that you are exposed to. All right. The fact that the path of the just man is as a shining light that shines more and more tells you that you and I can't rest on our oars. Tells you that you are never going to meet just one leader and that leader will solve all your problems. All right. And therefore, if the leader is a source of light, if the leader is one who can help to upgrade the quality of your life, to give you that rich and satisfying life, then of course you need to continually have access to leadership. All right, in some form or the other. You need to continue to have access to leadership. What is it? What is that problem that a leader is solving in your life? A leader must be solving a problem in your life. If that is not the case, you are wasting your life, you are wasting your time, and that would be unfortunate. That would be unfortunate. All right. A leader, a true leader's input must affect your life for good. Must have the bottom line in terms of impact. The bottom line for whatever a leader claims to be the problem they're solving in your life, all right, must be that your life is affected for good. Your life is bettered. That's it. All right. They must, the leader's input must make life more fulfilling for you. More fulfilling. That's the bottom line. And that's how you know good leaders from bad leaders. That's how you know that. By their fruit, you will know that. Okay, what's the into a phase of life where you find life more enjoyable. Not by eating and drinking and all of that, no. Where you find life more fulfilling. More fulfilling. And their input as well makes you appreciate what life is really about. Life is about service and impact. Life is about service and impact. A leader is called to do nothing other than to serve, and in the process to change the life of the one that he or she is serving. I mean, Jesus acknowledged, he said, well, you have sent me, John 17 and verse 2 and 3, he said, you sent me to give eternal life to all the people that you have given to me. See the mandate of a leader. Why was he sent to give eternal life to them? It means they don't have it. It means they don't have the quality of life that God intended. And at every point, when you come in contact with a leader, you must come with that open mind, that there is something to benefit. There is something that I'm still lacking, all right, that I can get from this leader that will move me to a higher quality of life. To a higher quality of life. That's what it is. The leader in the process gives himself completely. All right? So it's a lot woven into one. And we need to understand it as leaders. We need to understand it as followers as well, so that we don't waste our time and waste our life. All right? So that's what we have been talking about today. Leading as what? Solving what problem as a leader? You are meant to solve a problem. And we have said, if your input in the life of the one following does not affect their life for good, does not upgrade the quality of life that they are living, does not move them to a higher level of fulfillment in life, you are not serving what is supposed to be your leadership purpose. You are taking away from the people, you're wasting their time, you're wasting their life, and you should desist from it. Leadership is serious business. It need not be complicated. All right, both for the leader and for the follower. All right. So that's what I have for you today on Leadership in 30 Minutes. And I guess we're still within our time frame. Once again, you may have noticed, a refresh of our logo. I guess it's just the season. It's starting, October with new look. And that would also be affecting the content of our discussions. But that's it today. And while we're at it, let me suggest to you, you want to consider this program. I call it the Smart Leader Program. You see the link, down there. The Smart Leader Program is a 31-day program. It's at your convenience. There are videos that I've recorded taking you through what really leadership is about, over a space of 31 days. So every day you get a video. Once you register, you get a video about 30 to 45 minutes video, I believe, and that video lays out a particular aspect of leadership, and one day leads to the next. All of them are connected, and every day you have an assignment, by the way. And I respond, all right, to every assignment. So you have an assignment, you take it and submit it, and I respond to it. All right. I do it also by sending you a video recording as well. So it's something that you take at your own convenience, at your own time. But once you start it, every day you will get something from me for 30 days. And then there's a bonus for the 31st day. You want to boost your leadership, capacity. You want to upgrade your ability to lead. You want to build capacity in case you believe you don't have, that's a program that you want to get onto. And well, I guess you've seen enough and you've had enough, of leadership from this channel. So the quality of the content that you will receive there. All right, so that's it. I look forward to you being a part of it. And well, next week, by the grace of God, we'll be back from Monday with leadership on Monday. I modified that from Leadership Monday to Leadership on Monday, as in line with the refresh that we've undertaken recently. So I'll see you there and pick your nugget that will help you to do leadership right for the week. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and feel free to share the link of this channel, introduce this video, share it with others, and let them benefit from the subject matter themselves. We all need leaders if we must be successful in life. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day, of your week, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.